Hello everyone and welcome to my AGT channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Florida Metal Phoenix, ex-American Idol sensation, shocks the world by fronting legendary Sunshine State metal band. 1. The audition that defied gravity. A star is forged in nu metal fire. The recent news has sent shockwaves through the music industry, uniting two seemingly disparate worlds, the polished pop machine of American Idol and the raw, guttural power of Florida's legendary metal scene. The name on everyone's lips is Insight, real name, Coben Melton, the 18-year-old Naples, Florida native who initially stunned the Idol judges and millions of viewers with his audacious audition. Just months ago, the world watched as Insight, with his signature long brown hair and infectious headbanging, walked into the audition room and chose not a ballad, nor a country hit, but a deep-cut nu metal classic, Korn's Freak on a Lease. The judges, Lionel Richie and Luke Bryan, were predictably bewildered. But a surprising twist came in the form of a head-nodding, lyric-mouthing, and ultimately, duet-performing Carrie Underwood, the former Idol champion who revealed a lifelong love for hard rock. Their impromptu, full-throated, scream-and-all rendition of Drowning Pool's Bodies went instantly viral, proving that metal had a place on the most mainstream of stages. The audition was more than just a viral moment. It was a defiant statement. Insight, who works as a vocal and drum instructor at a school of rock in Naples, was a breath of fresh, metallic air in a show often accused of favoring homogeneity. He became the dark horse, the rock outlier, proving that genuine talent, regardless of genre, could break through. 2. Hollywood heartbreak and the producer's cut. A conspiracy theory erupts. Insight's journey, however, was dramatically cut short during the infamous Hollywood Week. Tasked with a group performance, Insight's choice of Alice in Chains' Rooster was a nod to his grunge and metal roots. He was ultimately eliminated, but the departure was immediately shrouded in controversy. In a candid post-show interview with a prominent rock magazine, Insight leveled a serious accusation. He believes his performance was intentionally doctored by producers. His claim was that his performance was disproportionately edited and shortened, with only a fraction of his true vocal capabilities making the final broadcast. "They made me cut the song. I was only able to do half of the verse, half of the pre-chorus, and half of the chorus," he explained. The implication was clear. The show, unwilling to fully commit to a genuine heavy metal artist who didn't fit the classic pop star mold, found a way to quietly usher him out. While Idol producers have yet to comment on the accusations, the move enraged his growing base of fans, who saw it as another example of the mainstream's stifling creativity and genuine artistic expression. The Insight was robbed. Hashtag trended globally for days. The heartbreak of his Idol elimination, however, was just the prelude to the shocking news that has dropped today. 3. Today's shockwave. The Florida metal powerhouse recruit. In a move that is perhaps the ultimate vindication for the young artist and a seismic event for the Florida metal scene, Insight has been officially unveiled as the new, permanent lead vocalist for the legendary, yet recently dormant, deathcore/groove metal band, fictional Florida metal band name, Maelstrom Tide. Maelstrom Tide is not a fledgling garage band. Formed in the early 2000s in Tampa, the band carved out a brutal, critically acclaimed niche in the state's storied death metal landscape alongside giants like Morbid Angel and Obituary. Their last original vocalist, a figure known only as the Serpent, stepped away 5 years ago due to irreconcilable differences, leaving the band's future in question. Guitarist and founding member, Axl Reyes, had previously stated the band would never compromise their sound for a new singer. That's what makes this announcement so utterly staggering. A press conference held this morning in downtown Orlando saw Axl Reyes, bassist Vex, and drummer The Hammer take the stage, culminating in the dramatic introduction of their new frontman, Coben Melton, aka Insight. The visual alone, Insight, clad in a custom-made band shirt and radiating a confident, hard-edged swagger, standing next to the veterans of the Florida metal underground, was enough to stop the global music news cycle. 4. The irony and the vows. No more pop purgatory. Axl Ray's statement was pure metal poetry. We watched Insight get chewed up and spat out by the pop machine. They didn't see the fire. They only saw the hair. We saw a raw, generational talent, a voice that can hit the screams and the melodic highs. He has the passion, the darkness, and the vocal chops to not just honor our legacy, but to forge a new, heavier future. Insight's response was equally potent. He directly addressed the American Idol experience, but only to dismiss it. That was a chapter. A flash in the pan. I learned that you can't water down a storm. The people at home, the metalheads, they got me. And now I'm home. No more pop purgatory. I'm taking all the energy, all the frustration of being told no, and pouring it into the heaviest music you've ever heard. American Idol taught me one thing: never compromise. With Maelstrom Tide, there is no compromise. Only riffs. Only fury. The band immediately announced a new single, tentatively titled Idol's End, and a full-length album slated for early next year, promising a return to the band's crushing, technical, yet surprisingly melodic deathcore roots. 5. A new era of crossover. The metal victory. The ramifications of this story are immense. Insight's visibility from American Idol, a viewership of millions, now directly funnels into a niche genre of extreme music. This isn't just a singer joining a band. It's a massive, unprecedented crossover moment that could introduce a new generation of listeners to the underground scene. The platform that rejected him is now inadvertently serving as the ultimate launching pad for his authentic musical career. It's the shock news of the year. The pop contestant who was too metal for the mainstream now leads one of the most respected bands in the Florida metal world. For Insight, for Maelstrom Tide, and for every metal fan who felt marginalized by American Idol, this is more than just a headline. It's a thunderous, headbanging, absolute victory.